I'm not a fan of Nigel, but I do feel sorry for him on this one because nothing he ever does is right. I've seen a lot of social media posts about Nigel Farage. Now, he went to Devon as a mark of respect to pay his respects to Ann Widdecombe, who was murdered. Obviously, she was helping reform. She was, I don't know what role she held in it, but she was some sort of advisory role within reform. And so Nigel Farage went to Devon with his wreath to mark his respects there. Now, what had happened is someone had filmed him on their phone rehearsing his walk for when the media was there to put his flowers in a certain place. And they were like, how appalling that he's rehearsing his mark of respect, whatever. That's completely normal for media. When you have Remembrance Day and the royal family there, and you've got parades and everything, they rehearse their walks, they rehearse what they're going to do, because you've got people watching you, and it has to be done with a mark of respect. So Nigel Farage rehearsing the walk and redoing it is a sign of a mark of respect that he's doing it properly. This is not ramshackle. This is not, he's just walking up and plonking a bunch of flowers down. He is rehearsing what the media will see and making sure that it's correct so that it's a mark of respect for Anne, for everybody. Matt, obviously, we've been in media for quite some time, outside of this even. We've been in it now for 10 years?
10 years, yeah.
We've seen this. We rehearse a lot of things, even marks of respects and everything has to be rehearsed for camera angles and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It's so exhausting. Just, from what I understand, Nigel Farage, obviously knew her well and was not just a colleague but a friend.
Yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't you want to get something right like that? And then it's always this superficial outrage over anything he does.
Right.
Like I'm not a super fan of Nigel Farage.
Neither am I. No.
I think
even more so
there's
now.
There's lots of questions.
Yeah.
But to just use this as a cudgel against him is just ridiculous. I think. If the man became prime minister, and if the man oversaw a project to cure cancer 100%, people would moan that he didn't do it sooner. It's just like he just can't step a foot right.
No.
There's nothing he can do.
No.
And just rehearsing a walk to pay respects to a friend and colleague. Oh, that's somehow a travesty, and he's making a mockery. It's just nonsense.
It is nonsense. And so if you're one of these people that's like, oh, that seems strange, it's not strange. It's something that they do. Even when the Queen died, the family rehearsed their walk multiple times before they would come out in public to do it, because it has to be done right, because it's a mark of respect that's being filmed. So, you don't want to do that in a ramshackle way or in a rushed way. It's got to be done properly. And, you've got to bear in mind that Ann Widdecombe meant a lot to Nigel Farage. They were very close friends. And so if he just showed up in got out of his car and just started walking up, and it was in a manner that didn't scream respect, everybody be in uproar. The fact that he's rehearsed how to do this in a manner that's respectful just shows a level of intelligence and respect.
Well, like I said, anything, if he'd have done that, there would have been complaints and moans and false outrage. He's done this, so there's complaints and moans and false outrage. You just can't win.
You can't win. No, I do, like I said, I'm not a fan of Nigel, but I do feel sorry for him on this one because nothing he ever does is right. But there you go. Don't look to left, don't look to right, look up Britain.